Hi everybody. Cheeky Friday night wild camp, solo wild camp. I've got another tent. It's I thought the weather was going to be a little bit wilder than this. So the tent that I've got is more suited to more extreme conditions. If you saw my video at Pennyfan when I went in there with Wild Astro and Elaine, Richard and Elaine, I was in the MSR Elixir 2 and I kind of trashed it a little bit. All the fly was damaged, the poles were bent, but massive thumbs up to MSR and Taunton Leisure. They've repaired everything under the warranty, and also they've sent me some spare guy lines as well. So I mean, how can you argue with that? Yeah, so I think, so that made me think I ain't going to use that in those conditions ever again now. And I bought my sen. I don't know if it's a bit too extreme, but yeah, I'll get on top of the hill and we'll set it up and we'll have a look. I bought it second hand because they are very expensive new. I feel like I got a good deal on it. So yeah, so I'm just at Caer Caradoc, Shropshire Hills. I'm gonna have a wander up there, get it set up, and we'll go for it when I get on top. Okay, catch you in a bit. Yeah. Oh, you know when something seems a good idea and then it turns out that it's not, which is like generally every one of my ideas. Oh, and yeah, Damien, Bulldog Badger, the hat's gone again, my head's boiling, but I've only got a little bit more to go, not too far. Then the rest of it is kind of just up and down at level once it becomes that bit. So I'll just show you where I've come from. If I can get my finger right, because it's such a small screen, I usually go wrong. But in the woods here, I've come up from the car up a road, and I've come down through all the woods. And then at the bottom, you can't see it at first, but if you just start heading up, then you pick up a path. And yeah, so I've come up here, and then there's just a start at the middle of nowhere. Oh yeah, just have 2 minutes. Hopefully I won't miss the sunset. It's not far off. I don't even know what time it is. Yeah, 2 minutes, regroup and carry on. Right, carry on. The wind's picking up a bit now. Oh, I can feel the cold. Yeah, the sun's just going behind the cloud, so I don't know if I'm going to get a sunset. But yeah, this has been a bit harder than I thought. I think I'll just go the normal way in future. But yes, looking over towards Telford now, you can see the rain coming down by the look of it. I don't think you'll get on this. We'll just get up this hill. I don't know if you can see it, but all the cloud coming down to the floor. Looks like it's painted down over there. I've got to get up here and I'm done. There's the sun. Sunset is going behind the cloud, typical. And down here, if you don't know this area, is Church Stretton. Whew. Right, hopefully another 20 minutes, 15-20 minutes, and I should be at the point I want to be. There may be somebody else camping there, we'll see, but if you've ever been up here before, Caradoc, you're spoilt for choice of where to camp really. And on a clear day, the views here are as good as anywhere. And it's like 40 minutes from my house. Yes, I mean it's cleared over here, this side. You've got stiper stones and that in the distance. And on a clear day this way, if we go down here, you can see the Black Mountains, and sometimes you can just see the top of Pennyfan. I've seen it once. But yes, yeah, it's one of my favourite places. So I'm really lucky to have it on the doorstep. Right, stop waffling. Let's get on, catch you in a bit. Temperature's really dropped now, sun's going, winds come out. There's proper bit of gloves are on. Oh, bit different from half an hour ago. But yeah, hopefully this microphone's working still. Really impressed with it. When I went, if you saw the footage of Pennyfan, I mean, I got the GoPro out so you could proper see like the effect of the wind when we're up there. But God, my fat cheeks were blowing and everything. But then the microphone did fantastic. Really impressed with it. And it's only a cheap thing off Amazon. All you need is the adapter for the Osmo Pocket, which is about 40 quid. It might be a bit cheaper now because I brought the 2 out, and that has a wireless one on. Whoo! Yeah, it's proper biting. Right, better crack on, get there. Okay, catch you in a minute. Right, guys and gals, so if you haven't worked it out yet, well, you probably will from the title, so I don't know why I didn't say it at the beginning. I'm in the Hilleberg Staika, I think that's how you pronounce it. I bought it second hand. I personally think I got it at a really good price. It took me a while to put up, like it's the first time I've probably been out in a camp in it. I've only just put it up in my garden, that's been it. But yeah, it took a while for me to put up, but yeah, this is the bee's knees. Is this probably a bit of overkill? Don't need this much. I was thinking about getting a solo, but when I got the MSR Elixir, I just really liked the amount of room it offered, and I know it's heavy. I mean, this is 4 kilograms. It is heavy. But I'll just sacrifice something else. If I go out in the bad weather and I can take this and it's bomb proof and I can have this room in winter, yeah, I'm really liking it. I wasn't sure. No, we're putting it up in the garden and everything, and I've never had one where you put all the clips on it outside, and I don't know, there was just something, and I wasn't 100%. But now I've put it up and now I'm sat in it and I can see out the room, and I've got 2 vestibules, and I've got, I can put all the doors back and I can just see out right into the vestibule. I just stacks of space. Obviously, no, some people say it's too much space, you can solo, but I ain't no spring chicken. I've got the hen in summer and I have to crawl out of that. So yeah, I like my comfort, and if it means me taking a little bit longer to get where I'm going, but then put this up at the top, yeah, this ain't going nowhere. I really like my Hilleberg as well. I really like the MSR Elixir. I mean, that's like a great, if I ever want to go in summer and have a bit more room, that's great to take. The Nan's brilliant for summer when you're only taking t-shirts, not loads of coats and stuff. But this is, yeah, this is going to be my winter tent, this, because I just feel safe and everything. I mean, when we went at Pennyfan, and Richard, if you haven't seen Richard's channel, Wild Astro, if you've not, give him a watch. I'm not really sure how to put a logo or link in, but if I have, I'll put it up here. But yeah, he's got a solo, and he's got an Anyan 2 and a solo and black label. And when we were out and our tents were struggling and everything, and mine broke, his was just rock solid. And I'm hoping this is just a bigger version of the solo. But it's really windy outside, and it's a tiny bit, nothing. So yeah, but I've lost the light now, so like I put up a couple of pictures up of when it was stuff, but I'm gonna have something to eat, and then I'm gonna get outside and hopefully manage to get some star shots if the clouds are gone, if there's no cloud, but we'll see. But hopefully get some good pics. Yeah, a shame I couldn't have gone round it more, but I didn't get up here in time. I didn't have any light. It was like we're losing it all as soon as I got it up. But I might have to pop round it in the morning and let you have a look. But it's Hilleberg BL Staika in sand, and I've got a footprint with it. I know some people don't, but I have a footprint with everything. I have a footprint with the Anne, I have a footprint with the Elixir now. I'm going to have a footprint with this. I just personally like to have a footprint, and that's that. That's just my preference. So yeah, okay. I'm going to have something to eat now, and I'll see you in a bit. Morning. That was well, for having a look around this morning. It was cold last night because when I went out to try and take some pictures, which a couple of them looked alright, so if they're alright I'll put up now. I was just trying to get a couple of star shots, but there was a little bit of cloud in the sky. But yeah, the tent, I could hear the wind, but it's just nothing moving. I was just really impressed with, like, I've never had Black Label before, but yeah, when soon as you zipped it all up, you can feel the difference from the other tents I've got straight away. And I've opened it up this morning, and I've got a bit of ice. You probably can't see. Can you see it? There's a bit of ice forming on the inside. Let's have a outside. I think there's about half an hour till the sun comes up, so I might quickly grab some breakfast and that before. But yeah, let's have a look at the tent. It's I think it's just the ground up here. The ground up here is quite hard. I knew that, so I brought like my little MSR hammer, stake hammer, to get them in. But even then, I was struggling. But you see, it's like I think it's a really nice looking tent. But I think I'm more impressed with the inside. The room you've got is great. Even though how big it is, I think it's still be quite a snug 2-man, but it's ideal. But I think the only thing that I'm really not used to is it's heavy, but I'm not really bothered about heavy. But the pack size is it's massive. You have to strap it onto the outside here. Well, I've strapped it onto the outside of my bag. I suppose I can work on that. Yeah, like I couldn't get the bottom ones down. But no, it's alright. First pitch, first time out in it. Yeah. But yeah, it's cold now. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have I've got some sausage and beans, a Wayfarer sausage and beans. Gonna make some sausage and beans, have a cup of coffee, keep an eye on the sunrise, pack up, get home, done. But yeah, it's been good. I've enjoyed it. Got my friendly sheep coming to visit me. Oh, my hands are freezing. I'm going to get in. Catch it a bit. But I think my gas is struggling. Anyway, just got some sausage and beans on the go. I just wanted to show you. Let me just sort this out. Right, I just wanted to show you my sleeping bag. This is like, you don't really see this one mentioned anywhere, but I've had it a while now and I've never once been cold in this sleeping bag. So what I've got is the Robens Coolware 750. You see, it's the Robens Coolware 750, and is it a comfort like -15? What's that? No, comfort -8, comfort limit, I can't see what that is, -15, then extreme -36. Yeah, Robens Coolware 750. But yeah, this is super warm. It's got all sorts of adjustments inside. You've got like one, like same as you've always got one for your neck, but in the middle you've got one for your waist, so you can trap the heat into your feet. Same colour as tent. But yeah, I just thought I'd mention, because you don't see this one mentioned anywhere. Oh, my alarm's going off for being a sausage. Have to go. Cheers. Right, all packed up. I have actually managed to get everything into the bag, mainly because, so leave no trace, everything's in the bag. Yeah, it's mainly because it is quite cold and I've kept my down jacket on underneath my waterproof. So yeah, so I'm happy with that. I know what I can adjust slightly and everything to get everything in the bag, but yeah, I'm really impressed with it. I mean, so you should be for what they cost, but I mean, it got quite windy last night and I could hear the outer, but no, it just, and the difference in the fabric from being warm inside, yeah, it's good. I still think my Enon is going to take some beating to be my favourite tent, because the Hilleberg Enon is my favourite tent, because that is like, I mean, you can pitch that in a couple of minutes, 5 minutes, you're up and you're in. But for the space and winter, this one I think is going to be yeah, superb, and you're going to feel safe in it. It's bomb proof, where if it was snowing or whatever in the Enon, I'd be quite worried. So yeah, so what a beautiful morning. Let's see if got the Wrekin in the distance. Sun's come up through the cloud. I can't believe such a beautiful morning and I have not seen a soul all morning. Yeah, and for anybody that's not been here before, I mean, you've got ample options to wild camp. You've also got down here, you've got a dip down here that's a blocker from the wind. So yeah, so I can see me being out in this a lot when the weather's meant to be right for it. But yeah, so anyway, so thank you very much for watching. There's going to be nothing interesting now. I'm just going to get down, go home and do a bit of gardening. No, probably not a bit of gardening. I might watch horse racing. Right, thank you very much for watching. As always, I don't know why you're watching, but thank you. Cheers, and I'll catch you on the next one.